Okay, well that's even better because we started off bad. Where are we going, Sean?
We're going to get my eyes done.
He needs to get his eyes done so he can see, especially
Yeah.
on the trip to Georgia, right?
Especially on the trip to Georgia.
Because you have to see.
So what do you think about this thing that I'm driving here?
It's an F-150. Is it 2019?
2019 Ford F-150.
I mean, we're thinking about it, but we probably want a smaller one, like a Ranger,
Yeah.
which is also more affordable.
We crunched all the numbers. I'm in there. I got the new car rate, which I'm happy to announce that working on my credit all through the year, and I can now go get a new car, and which is nice. I'm not
putting out fires 24/7.
Well, yeah, I'm not trying to brag. I mean, it's something that you're supposed to be able to do, but I wasn't because of all the other stuff that I had going on in my life.
Yeah.
And it's real simple. If you show creditors that you can pay your bills for a year, that you can really pretty much get whatever you want.
Yeah.
And
And you're not putting out fires. You're not satisfying insatiable egos for shopping.
well, the other thing is because of the situation that we're in now, we have the Chrysler, we have the 300.
Yeah.
And we didn't need two sedans, so we need a truck.
I've said this before. I'm not bragging. I'm not whatever. The Chrysler is paid off. So it's the 2018 Chrysler paid off. I have the title. It was in the divorce.
And for her, it's a huge chunk of equity. It's a huge collateral piece that she can use going forward with whatever you choose to do. I know it's but it's for whatever you choose to do.
Yeah.
So
I'm leaning over here because nobody can see
I know.
me
Well,
if I'm back here.
one of the things about this dash is it's huge, but I thought this seat does not go up. I thought it was one of those where she could slide over, but it's a pretty big cab in the truck.
If it was a bench seat, I'd probably be sitting in the middle all the time.
We'd be
Right?
doing the redneck thing, and she'd be sitting over here.
Right?
Right?
Until
Oh, yeah.
you were like, move the fuck over.
No, I never do
need
that.
Space. You
I
don't
never
think
did
so?
that. But I think in the other truck we looked at, there is a spot right here where you can lift this up. And you might be able to. I don't know if this one, but
There, I uploaded a video to my own channel. What is it, Ms. ATT or Miss ATX?
yeah, it's
MIZZ.
3 Z's.
No,
It's only 2? I thought it was 3 Z's. MIZZZ.
I don't think so. But anyways, it's there if you want to look at it. I don't know how exciting it is, but it's the first upload that I did.
It's good. She looks great. She always looked great.
But what about the content, Sean?
The content for what? Your
My vlog.
Your vlog was really good. I mean, and Sally, Sunshine Sally, put it on her Twitter too, and she said it best. She said, Miss ATX, she's flying solo, she's keeping it classy though.
Yeah, I mean, I did a couple of, I wouldn't say digs, but brought stuff up that I wanted to bring up and then left it at that. What
Yeah.
was the other thing, Sean? There was something else.
That we're going live tonight?
We are going to go live tonight on Do Rizzle's channel. We're going to talk about, well, Sean's going to talk about his service. I'm going to read the questions. And if there's anything that I think of that I've heard people ask about, I'm going to ask him.
And if there's been a bunch of y'all that saw that and you DM'd me and said you don't have to prove anything. It's really not to prove anything. It's to explain, because I have people that are on my side and they're saying stuff like, it doesn't matter that you did this, you know, and I'm like, but I didn't do that.
But I didn't do that.
Even if you did this or that, no. That's not what I did.
And also,
so.
you know, it's taken time to get the whole story together, but I think it's a fascinating story, what you did.
I appreciate that.
I really do. I think it's not something that, I mean, everybody gave all. Not all, but everybody gave a lot.
Everybody did what they were told to do, what they were asked. Their duty, how their duty was asked, they conducted. And it doesn't matter if you were kicking in doors or you were making omelets. You know, if you went over there and you served, and you earned a certain award, nobody should be downing you for whatever award you got. They shouldn't be diminishing it, bashing it, because you earned it.
But having said that, what Angelo says about every officer gets that, no, they don't.
That's not even true.
That is absolutely not true.
there was 8 PAOs in our division, and I got the BSM. Not the other ones didn't. I did, and they outranked me. There was majors and colonels and stuff.
A PAO is a public affairs officer.
Yeah, I mean, and it is because of the nature of how I conducted business. I did it through quick reaction forces and QRFs, and it got to the point where the commanders saw the press triage that was being set up, so they asked for it. Mm-hmm. Like when they were doing wargaming and they were doing operations rehearsals, they were like, "Where's the PAO going to be?" And
he'll go into
that's
more
how, that's different.
Tonight,
that's
he'll
how
go
it was.
into more of that. But the other thing is, I don't know that how far you'll go into everything, but you probably definitely won't give names, but it's already been doxed, but whatever. But to say he hasn't seen anything is BS.
I'll do a sort of an auto bio. I'll talk about when I enlisted, when I went to officer candidate school. You know, I went from private E1 to E6, and I did that in a bunch of different support MOSs, and then I got
green to gold.
I didn't go green to gold. I was OCS, 14 weeks at Fort Benning.
Which is nothing wrong with green to gold, but if you do green to, well, you think it's like, but if you do green to gold, it's when you start as enlisted and then you work towards a degree, or you had a degree but you enlisted to pay off your loans, and once that's done, you transition into, but you don't go to OCS.
Officer candidate school, if you guys saw the movie An Officer and a Gentleman, it's kind of like that. We're already all on active duty. I was in E6, and they take you to Fort Benning, and they just haze you and train you for 14 weeks. 14 weeks and you're done, and you get your gold bar. You know, it was an application process, board process, review process, just like getting into college or getting into any type of school. I got accepted, and it's really how bad do you want it. So I went in June of 1998, and I graduated at the end of September. It was.
But let's not reveal all the secrets.
Okay.
But we were at Fort Riley at the same exact time. But he was an officer, and I was married to enlisted.
Yeah. So that is a tidbit, because her family and my family were both at the same post at the same time, pre 9/11, right before 9/11, and we obviously didn't know each other. We were different.
But it was a huge post, so
it was a big post, and we were both raising little kids at the time, and you know, I was married to Jessica at the time. So
the other thing I was gonna say before we sign off, because we're at the eye exam, is green to gold. Do you go to OCS?
I went to OCS.
No, green to gold.
No, I didn't do green to gold.
But you don't go to OCS, am I right?
No, you don't. You don't.
You go to learn how to be an officer, but you don't go to OCS.
It's almost like ROTC.
No offense to those who did. No big.
There's nothing wrong with it.
But that's not the path Sean took, and I hear that a lot. Oh, he did green to gold. He did not do green to gold. So.
I went federal OCS, 14-week wonder, they call it.
It's pretty funny stories from that too. But anyway, that's at 7 p.m. my time. Right now it's 9:49. I don't know when you're watching this, but Sean's gonna is gonna park where he was stationed. That's okay.
It's right. We're going in right here, right?
I don't know. You have to enter from the outside. It's weird because of the way their contract is.
Do we have enough? Do we have mods for tonight?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, cool.
We have a good balance of, like, anyway, we have a good balance.
I mean, and for me, you know, this is, you know, there's going to be other people live when we're live. That's fine. We've always done well with the vlogs, and people, you know, save. They'll get that notification, and they'll watch when they get a chance to watch, and that's fine. I've never been a live streamer. I didn't live stream on my channel, and so it's new for me. I mean,
and he's not defending his service. I want to make this clear. You're explaining it.
I'm just going to tell the story.
I asked him to do it. Nobody else did.
Yeah.
I asked him to explain it because it's fascinating. Some parts of it are funny. Some parts of it are sad.
And you guys have DM'd me about it, and you guys there's a couple people that are referring to me as like our veteran and this and that. That's cool. I'm extremely flattered. So I'll tell the story. I never want to put my own awards on my Twitter or talk about. You might have a throwback Thursday where I throw a picture, but it's been y'all that have been giving me the accolades, and I understand it's to refute what the other side is saying, and that's cool. But
since his ex-wife has doxed a lot of key points that went on that you shared with her that you never expected to get out.
Well, it's a warped thing that she's saying. She's
if those
saying
questions come up, we'll answer them.
Throw them out there. Yeah,
some of the things we may not specifically bring up unless they're asked.
There's some stuff that if I tell you completely everything that I do, I'm kind of doxing some things that I don't want to get out.
Right.
The federal government has a really, here I am talking about my federal job. But what they do is when you wear the uniform, it's very, very hard. People have tried to find a paper trail on me in my service. I mean, I have the DD-214 to say I did it, but what the government, especially the armed forces, is very good at taking their names out of events and just generalizing the events. Unless you're a specific general or something like that, or you write a book yourself, they take your name out of where you were and the things that you did. And they do it for their own protection. They don't really give a shit about us, but they do it for their own protection in case it comes up later.
And Angelo, drop your DD-214. This is not him talking, it's me. Drop it. I want to see it.
Oof.
Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.